5 exercises that solve 95% of your problems. Have you ever thought that some basic movements can completely transform your body and improve your quality of life? The truth is, often we don't need sophisticated machines or endless hours in the gym to achieve real results. Simple, accessible, and incredibly effective exercises can address common issues, such as back pain, muscle weakness, lack of mobility, and poor posture. That's why, in today's video, we'll show you the best exercises that solve 99% of your problems quickly and easily. And just so you know, exercise number 7 is the most important of all, and you need to do it, so stay until the end, and don't forget to leave your like. Exercise 1, Wall Sit. The wall sit, or sitting against the wall, is an isometric exercise that many people underestimate, but it can be a game changer when it comes to building muscular endurance and strengthening the lower body. This simple exercise, which requires no equipment other than a wall, intensely targets the quadriceps, glutes, and calves. Additionally, it activates the core, helping stabilize the torso and improve balance. It is frequently used in physical therapy and functional training because it places minimal stress on the joints, making it safe for virtually all ages and fitness levels. But what makes the wall sit so special? First, it is accessible to anyone, from beginners to advanced athletes. The isometric nature of the exercise, meaning holding a static position for an extended period, helps build muscle strength consistently. It also boosts mental resilience, as maintaining the position can be challenging. Studies show that isometric exercises like the wall sit can improve bone density and strengthen tendons and ligaments, reducing the risk of injuries during more dynamic movements. To perform the wall sit effectively, lean against a wall with your feet shoulder width apart. Slowly lower yourself by bending your knees until they form a 90-degree angle, as if you were sitting in an invisible chair. Make sure your knees are aligned with your ankles and that your back remains fully pressed against the wall. Hold this position for 20-30 seconds at first, gradually increasing to 1 minute or more. To increase the difficulty, you can hold a weight on your lap or perform the exercise on one leg. Additionally, breathe deeply while maintaining the position, helping to oxygenate the muscles and boost endurance. Why should you include the wall sit in your routine? Because it not only strengthens your legs, but also prepares your body for functional movements, such as squatting to pick something up or climbing stairs with ease. Moreover, it is an efficient way to tone your legs without placing unnecessary pressure on your joints, perfect for those with knee or back issues. Exercise 2, Standing Calf Raise. The calves are often overlooked in many workout routines, but they play a crucial role in mobility, stability, and athletic performance. The calf raise is a simple and effective exercise that strengthens these muscles, improving endurance and explosiveness. Whether you're a runner, cyclist, or someone who just wants stronger legs for daily activities, the calves are essential for any movement involving walking, running, or jumping. Additionally, strong calf muscles help with blood circulation, preventing swelling and varicose veins. Performing the standing calf raise is extremely simple and requires only body weight, though you can add weights to make it more challenging. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Slowly lift your heels, rising onto the balls of your feet, and focus on contracting the calves at the top of the movement.
Lower yourself in a controlled manner until your heels almost touch the ground, and maintaining tension in the muscles. To maximize results, perform 10 to 15 repetitions in 2 to 3 sets.
You can also try variations such as performing the movement on one leg or using a step to increase the range of motion. Why are calves so important? Because they not only support the body's weight, but also absorb the impact of every step you take. Strengthening them means less strain on the ankle, knee, and hip joints. This is especially relevant for people who suffer from chronic leg pain or who want to prevent future injuries. Exercise 3, Superman. The Superman is an exercise that often doesn't get the credit it deserves, but it is absolutely essential for those looking to strengthen the posterior chain, a group of muscles that includes the lower back, glutes, hamstrings, and back muscles. The posterior chain is often neglected, as many workout routines focus on the front muscles like the chest and abs. However, a balanced and functional body depends on strong back muscles to maintain good posture, reduce lower back pain, and improve overall stability. This exercise is called Superman because the position you take resembles the famous superhero flying. To perform it, lie face down on a mat with your arms extended forward and your legs straight. Contract your glutes, lifting your arms, chest, and legs off the ground simultaneously, creating a slight curve in your body. Hold the position for 2 to 3 seconds before slowly lowering down. Perform 8 to 12 repetitions in 2 sets. For beginners, it may be helpful to lift only your arms or legs at first, progressing as your strength improves. Why is the Superman important? Because it helps combat the negative effects of spending hours sitting, which shortens the hip flexors and weakens the lower back. Incorporating it into your routine will strengthen the muscles responsible for stabilizing the spine, improving posture, and relieving accumulated tension in the lower back. Exercise 4, Bulgarian Split Squat. The Bulgarian split squat is one of the most effective unilateral exercises for strengthening the lower body, improving balance, and correcting muscle imbalances. It is particularly powerful because it intensely works the quadriceps, glutes, and hamstrings while also increasing hip mobility. Additionally, since you perform the movement using one leg at a time, it's possible to identify and correct specific weaknesses, which reduces the risk of injuries and enhances your performance in other more complex exercises like squats and deadlifts. To perform the Bulgarian split squat, you'll need a bench or chair approximately at knee height. Start standing with your back to the bench and position one foot on it, resting the top of your foot. Take a step forward with the other leg, ensuring there's enough space so that the knee of the front leg doesn't go past the toes during the movement. With your torso upright and your core engaged, slowly lower your body toward the ground, bending the knee of the front leg until your thigh is parallel to the floor. The knee of the back leg should lower toward the ground, but not touch it. Push through the heel of the front leg to return to the starting position. Perform 8 to 12 repetitions on each leg, completing 2 to 3 sets. One of the great advantages of the Bulgarian split squat is that it can be adjusted for different fitness levels. Beginners can perform it without weights, focusing only on technique and balance. On the other hand, more experienced practitioners can add dumbbells or kettlebells to increase the load and intensify the challenge. Another advanced variation is using a barbell across your back like in a squat to further increase the effort. This exercise is especially useful for athletes who need explosive strength, such as runners and soccer players, but it's also beneficial for those looking to improve body functionality for everyday activities like climbing stairs or carrying heavy objects. It strengthens the stabilizing muscles of the hips, which are crucial for maintaining good posture and preventing lower back pain. Additionally, by working with a unilateral movement, the Bulgarian split squat helps improve coordination and overall body stability, promoting a more balanced and effective workout. Exercise 5, Plank Shoulder Tap. The plank is one of the most well-known exercises for strengthening the core, but the plank with shoulder taps takes this movement to another level by adding a dynamic element that increases muscle activation and improves body control. This exercise not only strengthens the abdominal muscles, but also works the shoulders, chest, and lower back stabilizers while challenging balance and coordination. To perform the plank shoulder tap, start in a high plank position, with your hands positioned directly under your shoulders and your feet hip-width apart for greater stability. Ensure your body forms a straight line from your head to your heels without letting your hips drop or rise. Lift one hand and tap the opposite shoulder, keeping your core tight to prevent your torso from twisting. Return your hand to the ground and repeat the movement on the other side, alternating taps. Perform 10 to 12 repetitions on each side, completing 2 to 3 sets. One of the main benefits of this exercise is that it teaches the body to resist rotation, which is an important functional skill for protecting the spine during daily movements such as picking something up from the floor or carrying objects from one side to the other. Additionally, by adding the shoulder tap, you challenge your balance and force the core stabilizer muscles to work even harder to maintain proper posture. If you're a beginner, you can start by performing the plank with your knees on the ground while keeping your torso stable during the taps. To increase difficulty, try reducing the distance between your feet or adding ankle weights. This exercise is incredibly versatile and can be incorporated into almost any workout routine, whether as part of the warm-up, the core segment, or even as a final challenge to wrap up your session. Exercise 6, Side Lunge. The side lunge, or lateral lunge, is a fundamental exercise for those looking to strengthen the lower body while improving hip mobility and flexibility. Unlike the traditional squat, which works in a linear plane, the side lunge challenges the body in a lateral plane, something often neglected in conventional workouts. This makes it especially useful for improving balance and functionality, as well as reducing the risk of injuries related to sudden or unbalanced movements. To perform the side lunge, start standing with your feet hip-width apart and your core engaged. Take a big step to the side with one leg, bending the knee of that leg while keeping the other leg extended. Lower your hips toward the floor, pushing them back as if you were sitting, while keeping your torso upright. The knee of the moving leg should stay aligned with your toes, avoiding going past them. Push through the heel of the moving leg to return to the starting position. Repeat the movement on the other side, alternating legs. Perform 10 to 12 repetitions on each side, completing 2 to 3 sets. The side lunge is especially effective for strengthening the glutes, quadriceps, and adductors, which are crucial muscles for stability and lateral movement. It also improves hip range of motion, which is essential for preventing injuries in sports or activities that require quick changes in direction, such as basketball, tennis, or soccer. Additionally, this exercise helps balance strength between the legs, correcting muscular imbalances that can develop over time. To increase intensity, you can hold a dumbbell or kettlebell close to your chest during the movement. Another variation is to perform the exercise on an inclined platform, which adds a challenge for the stabilizing muscles. Whatever your choice, the side lunge is a powerful addition to any workout routine, offering benefits for both strength and flexibility. Exercise 7. Hollow body hold. The hollow body hold is an advanced isometric exercise that deeply challenges the core muscles, especially the lower abdominals, while strengthening the torso as a whole. It is often used in gymnastics and calisthenics training due to its ability to build stability and body control. This movement is also excellent for improving posture and increasing the strength needed to perform more advanced exercises, such as pull-ups or deadlifts. To perform the hollow body hold, lie on your back on the floor with your arms extended above your head and your legs straight. Lift your shoulders, head, and legs off the ground, creating a slight curve in your body as if forming a canoe shape. Your abdomen should remain fully engaged, and your lower back should stay in contact with the floor throughout the exercise. Hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds initially, gradually increasing to 1 minute or more as your strength improves. To make it easier, you can bend your knees or keep your arms by your sides. This exercise is especially effective because it teaches the body to activate and stabilize the core in a functional way, which is crucial for protecting the spine during other movements. Additionally, it helps improve muscular endurance and isometric strength, making it a popular choice among athletes and strength of sports practitioners. Exercise 8. Hip thrust. The hip thrust or glute bridge is one of the most effective exercises for strengthening the glutes, widely used by both beginners and advanced athletes. Its primary goal is to directly target the glute muscles, but it also activates the hamstrings and lower back, contributing to better pelvic stability and a more balanced posture. Additionally, the hip thrust is ideal for those who want to improve lower body strength, both for sports performance and for everyday activities like lifting objects from the ground or climbing stairs. To perform the hip thrust, you'll need a bench or elevated surface to support your upper back. Sit on the floor with your shoulders resting against the bench and place your feet on the floor, aligned with your hips. Roll a barbell or dumbbell over your hips, or simply use body weight if you're just starting. Press your heels into the ground and lift your hips until your body so forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement, holding the position for 1 to 2 seconds before lowering slowly. Be sure to keep your core tight and avoid arching your lower back. Perform 10 to 15 repetitions in 2 to 3 sets. This exercise is widely used by athletes in sports that require explosive leg strength, such as track and field, soccer, and Olympic weightlifting. One of the main advantages of the hip thrust is that it allows for greater glute activation compared to other exercises like the squat, especially when performed with a full range of motion. It's also a great option for those with knee or hip restrictions as the load is distributed more favorably. For those looking to vary or intensify the hip thrust, there are several options. You can use a resistance band around your thighs to target the abductors even more. Add extra weight to the barbell or perform the movement one leg at a time. Regardless of the variation chosen, the hip thrust is essential for anyone looking for stronger glutes, better posture and greater stability in daily activities. Exercise 9. Reverse crunch. The reverse crunch is an abdominal exercise that targets the lower part of the core, making it ideal for strengthening this area while relieving tension in the lower back, a weak point in many traditional abdominal exercises. This movement is particularly useful for those looking to tone their stomach and improve trunk stability without straining the neck or upper back. Additionally, it is accessible for beginners but can also be challenging for advanced athletes, depending on the execution and variations chosen. To perform the reverse crunch, lie on your back on a mat rug with your knees bent and your feet raised, forming a 90-degree angle between your thighs and torso. Place your hands beside your body, palms facing down to help with stabilization. Contract your abdomen and lift your hips off the floor, bringing your knees toward your chest. Lower your hips back to the floor in a controlled manner without letting your feet touch the ground. Repeat the movement for 10 to 15 repetitions, completing 2 to 3 sets. To intensify the exercise, you can straighten your legs during the movement, increasing the load on the lower abdomen. Another variation is to perform the movement while holding a dumbbell between your feet to add resistance. The reverse crunch is also an excellent complement to other abdominal exercises, such as the plank or hollow body hold, as it specifically targets the lower abdomen, an area often neglected in traditional workouts. This exercise not only helps define the core, but also improves functional strength, allowing you to perform other movements with greater control and stability. Additionally, it's a great option for preventing lower back injuries, as it teaches the body to effectively activate the core during daily and sports activities. Exercise 10. Battle ropes. Battle ropes are a dynamic and fun way to incorporate cardiovascular and high-strength exercises into your routine. This exercise offers a unique combination of high intensity with low impact on the joints, making it an excellent choice for people of different fitness levels. By continuously moving the ropes, you work the muscles of your arms, shoulders, back, and core while increasing your heart rate and burning calories quickly. To perform the exercise, hold one rope in each hand with your feet shoulder width apart and your knees slightly bent. Move your arms up and down alternately, creating continuous waves in the ropes. Keep your core engaged and avoid arching your lower back. Perform the movement for 20 to 30 seconds, rest, and repeat for 3 to 5 sets. You can also try different patterns, such as moving both ropes simultaneously, circling the ropes, or even incorporating movements like squats and lunges during the execution. Battle ropes are a versatile tool that can be used to do improved muscle strength, cardiovascular endurance, and coordination. They also help build mental toughness as they require continuous effort, even when you feel close to your limit. Additionally, because they are highly adaptable, battle ropes are an excellent option for training circuits, high-intensity intervals, HIIT, or even as a finisher after a weight training session. Why include battle ropes in your routine? Because they provide a complete and efficient workout in a short amount of time, improving not only your strength and conditioning, but also your ability to handle challenging exercises. This is the type of exercise that truly elevates your physical performance, helping you achieve your goals quickly and sustainably. Now that you know these 10 highly effective exercises, it's time to put them into practice and experience the benefits for yourself. Whatever your goal, building strength, improving mobility, or simply adopting a healthier routine, these movements can transform your quality of life. Remember, consistency is the key to achieving lasting results. Whether you're a beginner or advanced, these exercises are accessible and can be adjusted to meet your specific needs. Final tips: don't forget to warm up before starting any workout and respect your body's limits. Listen to your body and make gradual progress to avoid injuries. To maximize your results, consider combining these exercises with a balanced diet and good sleep. This way, you'll be investing not only in your physical health but also in your mental health and overall well-being. With this information, you have everything you need to start your journey toward a stronger, more functional, and healthier body. Don't wait any longer. Choose a few of these exercises and start today. Your health will thank you.